inefficient. That's the big split. Everybody heard that quote before? Any system that you automate and it's running efficiently, automation increases efficiency. And any system that you automate and it's running inefficiently, you will increase the inefficiency. So what are the main factors that we're going to consider in deciding whether or not we're going to automate or change our design? So quality. And so what about the quality do we care about?
Well, quality is kind of the one that customers look for. So it's kind of a factor that people come back to with quality products. And execution as well.
I'm going to make sure that I knew Tom was here. Look around, nobody else. The rest of you have to think. Hey, that was pretty cool that you were commenting on the Google Hangout while it was live. I was impressed.
Well, I was commenting on maybe talk about
right, so one of the key things is there enough demand? Let's see. Now, what are three things that you're going to consider deciding whether or not, so once you figure out it's possible to automate something, what are the three things that you're going to consider in deciding whether or not you should?
The one thing I posted on the discussion was what can be done better in the ground side versus station side. So you're doing a manual process. You want to automate it, it's even better to go through the process of labor of working over or to find out before you go outside. Just we'll get into that point. But two other things related to cost. I think as well as repercussions of doing so, you have space and capital investment to invest in this kind of operation. As well as the 40-day standalone, 40-day integrated in that process, if we can train people more high qualified individuals that can be, working for lives.
So you may not reduce staff, maybe you may actually have to hire more expensive staff.
To train.
Or you spend more money on the staff. I like that. I like the idea, the question. So if I'm a manufacturer and I've decided that I want to stop having manual labor do an operation, if I outsource that operation, is it now automated?
It's hard to know. Yeah, like you say, give me part, and you get part without actually.
Right. So that. Go ahead.
I just got a question on that. Would a company ever outsource to kind of have liability to another company? I know they do it pretty fast sometimes. Something, but I wasn't sure if they do it that's something part of that you can pass along with the loss.
I'm not a lawyer, and I hardly ever play one on the internet. But I'm not sure. So you spread the liability around, right? I don't think you can get yourself out of being liable if the part fails and somebody dies or whatever the situation is. But you certainly can pass some of it on to your vendor. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, so that brings up something that came up with making box. They didn't go into another same house, and they just sent it out to a vendor to manufacture them and sell them. Will they get better or worse?
Let's see how 5 to 6 generation.
I had a bank that automated their call center last time. And oh my God, did that call center get so much better? Because they actually had people answering the phone that cared about their job. This whole thing of outsourcing this call center, I think was the best move anybody ever did. I had a problem trying to fix, it was a problem on the computer. I could not log in and pay my mortgage electronically. They would let me call them and pay my check over the phone, but I couldn't do it on the computer no matter how many times I tried to set it up. Every month I would try to do it, and I would call the tech support, and they would tell me it was impossible to fix. I called again, some Indian guy answered the phone, and in 15 seconds he had fixed it. And not only could I pay on the computer, I could set up an automatic payment, so I never had to pay again. All right, so what do we, when would companies, so the opposite of outsourcing, they would be insourcing. So what would make a company decide to insource?
If there's a large demand for a certain part and you can produce it much quicker than if you were to outsource.
What are the steps that would go into insourcing a part that you were previously outsourcing?
Obviously, cost for any portion of it, say.
So part of it's going to be cost.
Yeah. If labor cost is there, zeros go there.
But if we want to insource a product, what do we have to do as a company?
So what I was working on was you can actually have those use. So you know, okay, this is buying an injection molding machine. You'll be worried about rather than outsourcing.
What do you have to do to go through that process then?
So the first one is to see if you can buy an injection molding machine. It's my first step. It's straight up the
So you weren't a random person.
I wasn't a random, but still, they were like, I wasn't working so much. So they were, yeah, eager to return that cost. So that's what I ran, but also it's the cost to get it put in there. Or we should put two more.
So you have to figure out what's the capital expense, so what the equipment we have to get from revenue sources. What's the labor cost going to be? And then what's the opportunity cost? What else can we use that spot in the factory? What do you think the company's going to insource? I mean, good economies or bad economies? Companies tend to insource when the economy is going down.
What do you mean by insourcing? You're
So,
making your own parts?
All right, so I'm the Waterford pen manufacturer,
Yeah.
but I don't like making pen caps. So Rachel's gonna make the pen caps, I'm gonna make the pens.
So is that her insourcing and you're outsourcing, or?
She's a vendor. I'm the OEM. I'm the pen manufacturer. I buy the caps from Rachel. She sends them to me. I assemble the pens. I ship them to. I'll get back later. Right? And so one of the things that I'll have to do with a bad economy is I'll do like Rachel's overhead. I already got my own overhead paying anyway. So I'll say, sorry, Rachel, we're gonna take this back in-house. We can do it in-house. What are the problems when you do that?
Do I have exactly how?
Rachel already knows how to make it. Now we're gonna hire Rachel as a consultant. It's gonna make a lot more money. Right? So that's my wife works for a company that does this all the time. It'll be a gas part or a machine part, and outsource it, insource it, outsource it, insource it, back and forth all the time. It's really the reason of management of the law.
Which also insources one more control of the part.
So if you've got quality issues, you want to insource it. Then you own the quality, especially if you've got an important or expensive brand. right? So quality issues will kill a brand very quickly. That's why they were insourcing stuff. They worry about the brand.
Does it ever work where, something
I think that happens. It's strategic to do it, drive the price down.
So can you like have outsource, like you want half the capacity in your own facility, half the capacity outside?
Well, sometimes you'll outsource because you're over capacity, right? So I'm making pen caps as fast as I can, but my cap making machine is slower than my pen making machine. And we're making them 24/7, and I gotta get more caps. So Rachel supplied the caps. It's actually not a bad pitch for a job company. Just take it over.
I work at a manufacturing place over the summer, and, we were looking at one part that like they were making me, because they were super going to do. And my job was to like try to get it outsourced, but none of the companies wanted to do it, because they only want to outsource, they don't want to take it to like a certain amount of volume.
Right.
But they didn't want to set it up for like small.
There's no margin.
Yeah.
You get a part, it's a $10 part. But only if you're making 1,000 a day, it's a $10 part. It's a $100 part, I'm gonna make that. So you want it to be vertically integrated.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I've heard that. I'm pretty sure you're right there to support. I'm not really sure that's what I'm starting. But what did Ford do for us? I mean, he wasn't the first one to have an assembly line, but he was the first one to make a car on an assembly line. And he did a lot with interchangeable parts, and he really was the father of lean manufacturing. The Toyota guys get all the credit for lean manufacturing, but the Toyota came and studied under Ford, like came and studied Ford's facilities, where you figure out how to make Toyota facilities. He said, Toyota said several books. So he says, how did you get the ideas for the Toyota production system? He says, read Henry Ford's book. That's kind of cool. What are we missing in our discussion today? Vertical integration is when the company does everything. So you're making, ultimately, I suppose you're digging the ore up out of the ground and refining it, right? Because vertical integration means you own the supply chain. So you supply yourself and all the stuff. And most companies don't do that these days. It's like magic. I spoke pizza at the Universal Level. Look at that. Anybody have anything super important that they want to add and bring up?
Go line there, because it's the issue last week for me, that was on the discussion board. So as a manufacturing engineer, if you're given a drawing for a part, you have a design process to make this. At what point do you have to do a design analysis on the part to ensure that it makes sense? The example I was, you're doing a drawing and.
Did I mention what they call you guys when you get out to the industry? Kids with cat. Yeah. And so when you walk out the shop floor with your drawing, and you get the cranky old machinist, because it's always a cranky old machinist. I don't care if it's a young machinist, they're still cranky. Their favorite thing to do is to make you exactly what you asked for, especially when they know it won't work. All right, so you're in the case where you're the vendor, the designer, the company that did the design, that's your customer, and they asked you to make something that you think is a bad thing for them to ask you to make. Or you were even great wrong. Hey, Connor, the spinach here in the middle screen. It's your turn. Everybody took a turn in the spinach here. You're the last one. All right, somebody spin him around and then start asking questions. You look sleepy. Is your SUV done?
Well,
Your
my
advisor?
yeah.
Hold on. You know the best thing about those kind of deadlines? Once they arrive, you're done. Once the deadline arrives, you are prepared. All right, so getting back to your next, we're talking about, all right, so what's the class like? Do you tell your customer that they're stupid and they need to redesign their part, or you just make the part?
And it's like, you do that part yesterday, I'll just ignore, you just make it how they said to make it, you target for it, and you, like, if you have a little bit of time, you're like, hey, are you sure this is the part, and you say, hey, I think we found this issue with it, or it's for something that's.
So I think, yeah, I think you gotta,
Safety.
depends what it is.
But it's the
So
question
you,
that goes along with this
so
is-
the question is, are you obligated to fix their design problems?
Yeah.
And I think, you know, because I'm thinking of industry examples of times where I know that this happened. It happened, the company I work with, it happened last week. The final assembly of the part, there was 5, 6 pieces of the assembly, machined all the parts, bought all the fasteners per the spec sheet that we provided, couldn't put it together, because one of the fasteners was the wrong length. Actually, 6 of the fasteners were the wrong length, but there was only one that really mattered. The solution was, by the fasteners that actually worked, modify a couple of the fasteners to get them prototype part right away, and then ship the rest over right when it happens. We didn't ask them, we just said, we fixed your design because it was impossible to assemble the way you designed it.
What's maybe for GE or B-term, I saw someone there, they actually bring CAD models to doors, they have a machine. They
Yeah,
feed it
A lot of
CAD models.
companies do that.
They can have the machine, use CAD and see the models before they have the.
And so if you've got a good communication with your customer, then you say, hey, I don't think this is the right way to make this, I made it like this would be a lot cheaper. They always love to hear that. We could make these a lot cheaper if we change the design like this. And again, if you think it's gonna be unsafe, then I think you're obligated. The first canon of the CNC code of ethics is to do no harm. Don't blow shit up, I don't remember. This is a poster on the wall in the lab, it's all the canons of ethics.
I worked as in a sheet metal department, company over the summer, and we had this older machines and they couldn't do closing protection, didn't have CAD on it. So when the engineers sent over the design, we do one part and make sure that part, we double check it, make sure all the pieces fit, and then once that was checked, then we make 100 or 200, whatever it was.
What's the benefit of single part flow also? If it doesn't work, you've only got one made when you find out it doesn't work. If you batch process everything, then you get the batch done for how much you can send the parts.
So I work for so one thing that makes people don't understand is if you want to accurate pod, there's actually because of the 3D printing process, usually the inner diameters will actually end up being smaller than you actually want them to be. Actually, because of how the process goes, they add a little bit of a layer to it. In most cases, most people won't just stand at all. But that's something where you don't have that option. You have to take the design edits in the CAD software before bringing the file to a specification.
So yeah, so that's actually on the manufacturing side. They told you what size they want. It's up to you to program the machine tool with 3D printer size. That's all this machine. I think she eats pizza. Did anybody learn anything this year? learned that that show up to final action. I was noting that you were like the one person that I was certain that was. You can tell I didn't almost come up with my life. Yeah. Because I thought it was Tuesday next day. An argument with the TA, like 10 minutes before the class was supposed to start. Like, you want to do that now before your class? I'm like, I have class tomorrow. So you have class today. No, it's tomorrow. Let's get some pizza. And some course evaluation forms. I know how fun. I learned that a Monday, Thursday class schedule is stupid also. But that it's Tuesday to change it next year. They've already published next year's schedule.
Maybe we should check and just send you a reminder on the first Monday at 9 o'clock. Hey, remember you have a Monday.
Yeah, I'm good. They haven't asked me to teach it yet. No. Then we won't be back to they're good. Two manufacturing sharing positions with hiring positions and hire somebody for this position for them. Anyway, it's a pizza. I get evaluation forms. Technically, I'm not supposed to stay in the room with the evaluation forms. I promise I won't look over your shoulder on the pizza. And I'm also not supposed to bring them back to the registrar because I'm going to be stuck in the ballot box. So anybody gets the volunteer to bring them back to the registrar. We know that this would be the highest percentage return that I've ever had. You don't actually have to say Alex, I was kind of wondering whether you're going to be on the live feed or you're going to be there. Okay, knowledge presentation. That's kind of cool. I love it. I don't know if you will, John. Oh, yeah, all right, let's go.
He said it's like a cable, big board.
Probably took a year off my life, but it was worth it.
Yeah, 5 years. Pretty.
You have it so it's like, it comes up and identifies the whole something. But you know, almost, it was only like one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not. They don't have this one.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've already got this line. I just these proposal.
Hello? Hey, Dr. Gilbert, thank you for getting back to me. Yeah. Apparently you had been calling my phone and it had been going to voicemail. I apologize. I hadn't received, my phone at least had not told me I'd received any calls. Okay. A little. Uh-huh.
Yeah. We'll be in touch. Is it easier for you to like, one just like that?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. But we have to do the manometry again? Really? Yes. No, it's fine, but is there a way we could like sedate me a bit? Please. Oh yeah, the anxiety alone of repeating the process is enough to. I'll come whenever you need me to. I'm. Okay, but you want me to come in for an endoscopy tomorrow? Okay, at New England Baptist? Okay, do I need to bring, okay. I understand. I'll have to figure that out. I don't have anyone here. I understand. I'll try to find someone. I don't have a lot of support system. All my family's in Florida and the Bahamas. I will ask around for sure. Okay. Okay, I understand. Thank you for fitting me in.
Okay, the next class is trying to come in. I suppose, a little bit more like a classroom.
Yeah, I'm willing to do it. That's the really thin tube, right, with the thing that goes on my waist? Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I'm still gonna see if I'm gonna call around and see if I can get it done wirelessly, but otherwise, just set me at perfect. You're probably right. Gotcha. Okay. 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 No, go ahead. It's United Healthcare Student Resources. No, go ahead.